Ano? Checking. We are live on Facebook. Ayan. I think we're live. Okay, we're live.
Sandali.
Tulog pa ang malo ni Phoenix. Bigyan natin siya ng konting oras.
Screen sharing. Hindi. Hindi yan. Application window. There you go.
Sana si Jane?
Live na ba?
Yes, we're live.
Ooh, we're live.
May lumabas ba?
Parang wala.
Wow, ganda.
Parang palpak. Walang na-share?
Meron.
Meron ba?
Meron. Oo.
Meron?
Walang lumalabas.
Hindi niyo lang nakita. Ako nakita.
Ay, gano'n. Ay, gano'n.
Ako na.
But we are live.
Yes, we're live.
Okay. Wow. Hello everybody, bagong gising. Kagigising ko lang po, wala pang isang minuto.
Woke up like this. Woke up like this ang peg niya.
Today is that day of the week where we gather a bunch of people to chill, however, chat, however, and talk about anything that revolves around the lives of a freelancer. This is Phoenix.
I'm your co-host, Ana Soriano.
Bago siya. And this is Flip, Chat, and Chill. Today, what is our topic for today, Anna?
When is the best time to dive into freelancing?
When is the best time to dive into freelancing? Do we have audiences now?
I think, yes. Medyo konti pa lang, coming in pa lang, pero gigreet natin muna yung mga audiences natin. Hi, Lilet. Hello. Leia. Eunice Bacolod. Ayan. Si Jerry, hello from Makati. Si Karen, hi everyone. Elmer from UAE. Si Chang Nomar, meron daw. So, Bong Esleta, hello Bong, may na-share naman daw, oo. Si Apple, hi everyone. Si Bill, newbie here daw. Hello sa lahat. And si Daisy, hi. Hi Daisy, ay nanonood si Daisy kasi nandito si Jeff. Ay, teka, add ko lang si Jane. Ayun.
Hi, bud.
Jane. Uy, may mas late sa akin.
Hoy, hindi siya late. Kanina pa siya nandito.
Ay.
Nawala lang siya, guys. Huwag kang ano.
Now, it's my first time to meet the panel, ladies and gentlemen. Kaya ang mag-i-introduce sa kanila si Anna.
Yes. Yes. Ang mga guests natin for today ay mga VA bootcamp student at saka one of mga admin sa sa VAB, kasama sa VAB team. So please welcome Rolling Cañete. Mag-hi ka muna, Rolling.
Hello everyone. Hello.
Actually, nag-guest na siya, Phoenix. Wala ka pala. Akala nga namin mawawala ka. Sabi ko, Rolling, bakit tayo mag-attend ni Phoenix kung nandito ka? Akala ko wala ka ulit eh. Nag-guest na yun siya previously, pero wala ka. Hinuntian mo kami.
Okay.
Yes. Ayan.
That time.
Bakit nawala si Jeff? Si Jeff. Si Jeff naman, BA Bootcamp student din.
Hello.
Nag-guest ko na rin siya sa
Hi,
JSU. And si Jane.
Hi, Sir
Domingo.
Phoenix.
Si Jane also. Ay, nawala ulit si Jane. May problema yata internet
Jane
ni Jane. Nawawala-wala yung kanyang net. So yan.
Sino sa kanila ang Bob
Si Roland
moderator?
and si Jane. Ay, no, not moderator. Kasama sa VAB team, sa admin.
Admin. I see, I see.
Yes!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, pasensya na po kung inuubo ako kasi talagang ginulat ako ni Ana eh. Pare, ginising ako ng ng mga 3 minutes before time.
Hoy, alas 3 kita ginising. Baka sa time zone ni Phoenix sa Baguio. Ako po ang VA niya, taga-gising.
may nabanggit ka kanina Ana na
Sinong
Who is
maingay?
that?
Hindi ako. It's not me.
Sino sa inyo ang
Sino sa inyo maingay?
maingay?
Teka. Mag-mute ako.
Yan eh. Nisip ko kung baka ako yun eh.
Sige nga. Jack. Hindi rin kay Jack. Herolin.
Hindi din ako.
Hindi rin siya. So, sino?
Ikaw, Ana.
Ako ba? Tingnan ko.
Oo, si Miss A.
Oo nga. Si Miss A yun. Kay Miss A yun.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, habang kasi papatayin ni Ana yung mga maingay na yon. So,
Napapatayin talaga.
may nabanggit kanina na tiga UAE, may audiences tayo na tiga UAE. And I just noticed yesterday, nung tumitingin din ako kasi nakiki-apply na rin ako sa Upwork kunwari. Nung tumitingin ako, napansin ko ang daming mga offers from UAE mismo. Ang daming mga job offers, and ang pumasok sa kokote ko kagabi is ang daming mga Pinoy na nasa UAE, but kaya hindi nila nasusunggaban itong mga online jobs na ito? Kasi ang dami. Parang halos 40% from UAE ang nakikita ko kahapon lang. Nagkataon lang siguro.
Marami din kaming students na nandun, di ba? Tama, Rolly. Marami rin tayong students from UAE, di ba?
Marami-rami din po from UAE.
Kaya napansin ko kung maraming mga nasa UAE, if they happen to know the language, then it would be very advantageous for them kung manilip sila sa Upwork at makikita naman nila na maraming mga offers. Now, since the topic for today is when is the best time to dive into freelancing? Ito na, at least nalaman ko kahapon, but I'm wondering, bakit ito ang topic natin ngayon, Ana?
Bakit ito ang ating topic? Recently na-interview ko lang din si Jeff about dun sa sa story niya na share niya na before diving in sa freelancing, nasa corporate pa siya. So and marami lately din na nag-PPM sa akin na kailan nga ba dapat mag-resign kapag gusto na talagang freelancing, pwede bang pagsabayin? Pwede bang mag-resign right away? Or ano ba yung mga pwede nilang options? So yun, ito yung naisip nating topic na i-discuss for today.
Now I understand. Bale, this is really relatable to almost all of you, ladies and gentlemen, kasi marami sa inyo ang may trabaho din sa outside internet, offline na trabaho. And sometimes ang misconception kasi yung papasok ka sa freelancing, you have to enter and work on it full time. Yung iba akala nila kailangan i-sacrifice nila yung offline work nila. Yung iba naman nagtataka sila kung kailan sila magtra-transition. So if you have any comments about that, if you have any questions about that, please write down on the comment section below. Don't be afraid. Titingnan natin yan kasi I think this is a very sensitive topic. All right. So kung gano'n na galing kay Jeff ito. Jeff, tell us your story. What is the struggle between moving into freelancing from corporate?
For corporate. Yun muna yung pinaka-struggle ko nung una is yung more on sa time talaga. Kasi more or less kinakain talaga ng corporate world mo yung time mo to do the stuff na, alam mo yun, gusto mong gawin as a freelancer. Tapos may mga minsan na hindi unexpected na hindi mo inaasahan, like traffic, ang tagal mo bago makauwi. Tapos meron din yung tibang internet connection, wala kang wifi kasi you're on the go, nandun ka sa office, ganyan. So, nasa bahay yung comfort zone mo as a freelancer. So, napaka-struggle talaga sa akin yung time. Time management is so hard kapag ganun, in transition.
Paano paano maging struggle ang time management when you are in fact already managing your time as a corporate worker? Kasi di ba sa corporate, you already know that you have to work starting at 8 o'clock and then you will finish work at 5 o'clock. So you have to wake up at 5 a.m. para makahanda-handa ka and then you have to take the bus at 6 a.m. Parang ganun. So actually parang minamanage mo na ang time mo doon sa situation na yon. So why is it even more a struggle kapag gusto mong pumasok sa freelancing?
Ayun, on sa mga expectation, like kapag ina-expect ka niyang mag-time in work within that corporate hours. So, parang ang hirap talaga manage. That's for
Mm, I
Parang
see.
mahirap nga siguro, Phoenix, kapag ka nag-work, magsasabayan si freelancing. Kasi parang, like, kung may due date, di ba? Parang, kung ang gusto ng client ay maaga-aga, and may corporate ka, parang mahirapan din siguro si Jeff sa ganung ano. Tama ba?
Okay. If so yan yung yan yung nakapasok ka na. You're working part-time as a freelancer already. Yun mahirap na i-juggle between your tasks and yung it's juggling. That is the challenge. Oh, okay. And how were you able to successfully deal with that, Jeff?
Yes. Sa ngayon, fixed na yung schedule. Kumbaga, parang more on, more on, dapat inline ka dun sa gusto ni client sa'yo. More on, magawa mo or matapos mo yung task mo on a given time frame. Hindi na siya yung tipo bang hourly, parang fixed rate na siya. So, it's more, manageable. Yeah.
That's good. Congratulations, Jeff. Buti na lang nakahanap ka ng please tell us your story sometime, especially dun sa page if you have the time, tell us your story para ma-inspire naman ng ibang mga freelancers dyan. I know that a lot of people read what we post on our Facebook page. So please feel free to do so whenever you have time. Okay, Roland,
sure.
what about you? What is the struggle between freelancing and corporate?
Well, I have a very different experience kasi because when I fully dived into freelancing, I already resigned from my corporate job. And in my case, I have to kailangan ko pagsabayin yung review and at the same time look for ways to earn money. So yon, nag-review ako for the board exam, and then I also started to learn about freelancing. And so yun, mahirap yung transition from mahirap pagsabayin talaga yung review and freelancing. Kailangan mo pag-aralan ang dalawa. Yung pag-aaral mo for the review and pag-aaral mo ng freelancing. So it's difficult for me. So yun, when I found ways na para kung paano mag-earn online, hindi ako agad nakapagtrabaho. I started as an online English teacher, and then yun, after 3 months, dun pa ako nagkaroon ng client.
Wow. At least it has been 3 months. Yung iba nga, isang taon eh.
Taon.
Yes.
Yung iba nga umaabot ng taon eh. Wow, congratulations. At least you were able to so give me one word para give me one word na masasabi what solution have you found para mabalance mo yung time mo between your review and freelancing.
I think one word would be discipline.
Okay. Ang hirap niyan, ah. Ang hirap. But I think that is everybody's struggle, discipline.
Mm.
Lalo na ako, kagigising ko lang.
Ay, ako, ang hirap sabihin ng batang to.
Alam mo, nakita ko si Ana eh. Pero discipline. Wala, nagkakarito na. Alam ko yan. Alam ko yan. What about you, Jane? Oh, thank you very much, Roland, for sharing your story. What about you, Jane? What is the struggle between freelancing and corporate? Para sa'yo.
Well, sa akin naman, ang mas mahirap pa doon was I was juggling yung part-time freelance, tas corporate, and then may anak ka. So, mas mahirap yun for me kasi yung balancing sa work, pag nasa office ako, pag free time, doon ako nakaka-browse ng mga jobs online, and then saka ko lang siya isi-save, then sa bahay ko siya itatry mag-apply. So, ganun. Pero pagdating mo sa house, nandyan yung anak mo, merong tendency na katrabaho ako or lang yung laptop ko, mga agaw siya, ganun. Tapos ako, hindi na magagawa yung pag-apply na yun. So, kung yung iba may 1 year na nag-struggle na pagsabayan yung freelancing and corporate, ako medyo 2 years ako nag-struggle. Pinagsabay ko din siya. Although, during those 2 years, work kasi sa freelancing masyado na career kasi nga due to the work sa corporate. Pero after 2 years na decidean ko na I need to let go of one.
Working.
I need to push freelancing na. Kasi nga, for my son din. Kasi so I need
Putol ba si Jane?
No, wala.
push si freelancing.
Wow, that's very nice. Matanong ko nga sa inyong tatlo, when was that critical moment when you finally decide na that pasukin ko na talaga itong freelancing na ito, whether or not. Parang kasi Jeff has a different situation from Rollin has a different situation from Jane. But when was that time when you decided na sige, pasukin ko na to? Let's start with Jeff.
Magre-resign na ako.
PJ. Oo. Yung iba magre-resign na ako. Or even if I think si Jeff nasa siya he's still in corporate. So when was that? When did you have this talagang okay, kaya ko to, pasukin ko na ang freelancing despite na may trabaho ako. So when was that time?
Naglalagyan. Naglalag ba siya?
That time was
Ako, sorry.
Go,
Sige lang,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Naglalag lang si Jane. No? May tech
I
issues
think
ka.
you will like ito.
For me kasi
Yeah.
for me nga. Okay na?
Oo, go. Naglalag tayo, no? May problema sa connection siguro. Delay.
Okay, sige. Sa akin kasi dumating yung time yung nakulang na din talaga yung binibigay ni corporate world sa akin as for financial ganyan, and talagang kailangan ko kumayod for extra income.
Mhm.
And mas malaki
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. May problema itong especially si Jane at saka si si Jeff. Eh. What about you, Jane? Kasi naghanda ka na ng sagot mo kanina. When was that eureka moment?
Nagtalag silang dalawa. Papaklingan silang dalawa.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Guys,
Sorry
kindly check your
naman.
Yeah,
Is
kindly.
it?
It's okay. It's okay. Kindly check na lang yung connection din niya. Okay, Jeff. Go on. You said you kailangan bitin sa finances. That's what I understood. And so when was that moment na okay, talagang kailangan pasukin ko na to? When was that eureka moment that you have? When was it?
Ayun na, ayun nga, binigyan ako ng mas malaking hourly rate ni client kaysa dun sa hourly rate ko sa office. So, parang
Ooh.
sabi ko, it will work for me. So, hindi ako na talaga yung freelancing.
Very nice. At least maganda yung ganyan kasi na nakita mo na mas may makukuha ka pa sa sa freelancing. Kaso nagtataka ako, bakit ba ganyan ba talaga? Bitin ba talaga ang sahod sa sa corporate? Jeff? Okay. Roland, what about you? When is that ladies and gentlemen, tumango si Jeff. May lag pero tumango si Jeff, by the way.
Yun.
So, and then sabi ko, bitin ba talaga? Gaano kabitin ang nawala na naman si si Jeff. Okay, Roland, when was that moment na na sabi mo, despite na mahirap ang mag-review, bakit mo pinasok talaga ang freelancing?
Ayun. That time, 'di ba, pinagsabay ko yung review and freelancing. So, unfortunately, I did not make it. Hindi ako nakapasa sa board exam. Yun. So, kasi hindi kinaya ng body clock ko. I had to adjust from yung corporate job ko kasi before is sa call center. So, I graveyard. So, I struggled. My body clock struggled. So, hindi kinaya and kulang yung preparation ko din for the board exam, so I failed. And then that moment na nag-fail ako sa board exam, that was my aha moment na I have to do something. I have to really earn money para makapag-start ulit kasi I have zero savings na that time. So I have to find ways na makapag-earn agad. And naisip ko na bumalik sa corporate, but hindi ko, parang naisip ko na hindi ko na siguro kakayanin ulit mag-graveyard ulit, parang ganon. So I also tried to find other jobs like sa bank, but ko din yung finances din ang liit compared to what I sa call center na salary. So yun, nag-isip ako, so yun, ang best option talaga for me is to to start freelancing. So yun yung yung naging motivation ko talaga is the pay na makukuha ko from for starting freelancing. Yun.
I love that. I love that. Kasi sinubukan mo pa rin. You still tried to look for
Yes.
jobs. Like, you still considered, kasi kung tutuusin, you already have the experience, so you can just easily go back to working corporate. You can find other jobs. I love that you tried to look for other options, pero still, unfortunately, talagang hindi maganda ang mga situation. It's either the pay is not good enough or the working hours isn't that good for you. So yeah,
Yes.
congratulations. That is a very nice parang epiphany moment mo. That is very
Yes.
good. I love that. And what about you, Jane? Kumusta na ang connection mo? Are you good?
Sorry,
Okay
lumipat
na.
na ako sa desktop.
It's okay. It
Lumipat na
happens.
ako.
It happens.
Sorry.
Lahat tayo may ganyan. So let me ask you, when was that moment na nasabi mong, okay, ito na talaga, papasok na ako sa freelancing?
Okay. So, that was last year. So, 2 years ako nagko-contemplate na pumasok sa freelancing. So, kasi hindi ko kaya na sumugod agad sa freelancing nang wala pa akong nakikitang work as advised by the blogs and the people na sa group natin na you have to mag-back up ka, kailangan meron ka munang work before you resign. So that's what I did. So May last year, nagkaroon ng invite and then I took the chance na baka malay mo matanggap lang ako and then ultimately natanggap naman nga ako. So that's when I decided to submit my resignation letter and then rendered 1 month. So July, full-time freelancer na ako last year. So, yun yung naging parang eureka moment ko rin na buti na lang binigyan ako ng chance or binigyan ako ng sign na kailangan mo na rin i-push tong freelancing na to. Kasi kung 2 years ko na siyang iniisip tapos hindi ako makapagsimula dahil sa iniisip ko yung trabaho, yung parang double job ka sa araw then sa gabi, parang nakakapagod siya. So, sabi ko, I have to choose talaga kung ano yung mas gusto kong gawin. So, nung nabigyan ako ng chance, nabigyan ako ng work, nag-submit ako agad ng resignation letter ko and that's how I felt na ito yung best time to do this. So, hindi ko na pinalagpas. Hindi ko na siya pinalagpas. So, ito, ngayon, okay na, mag-1 year na ako. So, happily working pa rin. So far, clients are still there. My first client, I'm still working with my first client. So masaya pa rin. Kasi mag-celebrate next month ng 1 year with them.
Wow. Oh, congratulations, Jane. That's so nice. Ladies and gentlemen, kung naintindihan niyo ang ang kwento ng mga panel natin, they are all from different situations. Itong si Jeff, for example, pinagsabay niya talaga. Pero the struggle is paano pagsabayin yung corporate and yung freelancing. And he found ways. Ito si Rolin naman, kung it is a versus. It is whether papasok siya sa ibang jobs, offline jobs, or susugurin na talaga ang freelancing. Ito si Jane. Jane has the same situation as a lot of Filipinos out there, overthinking. Imagine 2 years na nag-antay before na sinabing, okay, papasok na talaga ako sa freelancing. So I hope that all of you, many of you can relate to each and everyone's situation here. Kaya kayo naman, kung meron kayong kwento, when was your eureka moment? Kindly put it on the comment section down below.
May tanong
Ana,
ako, Phoenix.
go.
May tanong. Hindi, tama bang sabihin na mas madali bang mag-dive into freelancing pag single ka? Kasi parang wala kang iisipin na ibang susuportahan, di ba? Parang unlike kami ni Jay, parang mas mag-think twice ako. Ano kung nasa corporate ako bago ako naging freelancer. Mas iisipin ko din yatang wag mo munang mag-resign like yung ginawa ni Jay. So, tama bang sabihin na mas madali para sa single na mag-live?
Very good question, Anna. Kasi nung kwento ni Jeff ang situation niya, parang naisip ko na, so, mas manageable ba ang time kapag married ka? Kasi ang sabi niya, it's the time. Ang sabi kasi ni Jeff kanina, it's the time management that is the struggle. And sabi ko naman, when you're working in a corporate job, in a corporate world, you're supposed to be already managing your time because, like I said, you wake up at 5 o'clock, you prepare yourself up until 6, and then you take the bus from 6 to 8, go to work from 8 to 5, and then from 5 o'clock, dismiss ka. So you're just chopping down your time. Pero if you are married, aren't you even more organized as a mom, for example, as a parent? Aren't you even more organized na alam mo naman kung anong oras talaga ang dapat sa pamilya mo and sa work mo? So very good question. Jeff, what do you think? As a single ka ba?
Hindi.
not yet engaged.
Engaged. Okay.
Engaged pa lang.
Well, okay. Since you're about to get married, you're about to get married. uh, what do you think? Mas okay ba ang ano? Okay ba ang freelancing when you compare yourself to the people you see na mga de pamilya? How do you see it? Is it easier to transition to freelancing as a single person?
For me sa ngayon, napakaluwag pa ng oras ko. Technically, kasi una, hindi kayo ni-istorbo kapag ka nagtatrabaho ka. Like, parang hindi sila yung tipong papasok sa pintuan. Tapos, walang umiiyak na bata. Walang kapag ka may
Mm.
interview. Walang maingay sa paligid. Alam mo yun, you can still have that luxury ng peaceful working mindset, kumbaga, na wala kang inaalala. Kasi ang concept kasi minsan ng karamihan kapag freelancing ka, sa bahay ka lang. You don't do anything na magtrabaho or what, 'di ba? Parang ganun. So ini-expect nila na anytime pwede ka nilang istorbohin. Just like parang nasa bahay ka
Mm-mm.
nagtatrabaho. Pero what they don't understand is kapag freelancer ka, you're also working as in dapat focus ka lang sa ginagawa mo to finish your job, 'di ba? So sa
Yeah.
ngayon wala pa akong ganung dilemma. I still have the luxury of peaceful working yan. And in terms of time management, medyo mahirap lang din kasi yung sa akin pa in my situation. Kasi pabago-bago yung working hours ko. I am working such that parang today mag-work ako 11 p.m., tomorrow mag-work ako 8 p.m. So parang hindi siya balance. Kumbaga, nagugulat din ako bakit ganun yung style, pero that's how my corporate world works right now. Pero I still manage to work as a freelancer.
Well, very nice, very nice. And by the way, I wish you good luck for your future partnership. In addition to your lifestyle right now, maraming changes for sure. Kaya if I were you, ask around para ano para hindi ka mabigla. What about you, Roland? What is your opinion with this?
Well, for me, sa na-observe ko, yes, I think mas madali for single na mag-dive into freelancing agad. Kasi as I observe sa sister ko, she has a job sa corporate na she can't let go because it has yung stable na income. So, and she's scared na if she'll dive into freelancing, yun, parang she can't support na her kids needs kung magda-dive in siya agad sa freelancing. So for me, it's easier in terms of yung mga ganong factor sa financial and yeah, but siguro it's about din naman financial management and on how you handle things. Yan lang yung opinion.
No, very very nice, Roland. Which brings out something that iniisip ko na isasagot ko sa tanong ni Ana. Ang sa akin mas mahirap ang mas mahirap ang pagiging single. Let hear me out. When I was working in Korea sa factory, my dad was also there na nagtatrabaho rin. Nung hindi pa kami nag-in tandem, parang ang hirap i-manage kasi being single, parang ang dami mong responsibilidad, parang karga mo ang buo mong barkada, ang buong mundo kumbaga. So your time is definitely divided na for your social life. Ang social life ang malaking kumakain sa sa oras mo. However, when I worked in tandem with my dad, parang nag-usap kami na let's have a project and let's work together for this project. Nung nagganon kami, hinayaan na ako ng mga barkada ko. Hinayaan ako ng enterong the whole Filipino community kasi parang nasa isip nila ay hayaan mo yan kasi busy yan. May pinag-iipunan yan. So it was easier for me when I had a partner. It's the same now na nandito ako sa Pilipinas and I'm working in freelancing. When I had a partner, parang it was easier because we have this goal we have this goal na, and I have this accountability partner. Yung partner ko is also an accountability partner na kapag liligo-ligo lang ako dyan, tatamad-tamad lang ako dyan, natutulog lang ako kung gusto ko, then I have to be accountable. Talagang session ako ng partner ko na, iyan kasi, hindi tuloy tayo nakaipon ng maigi ngayon. So, to me, when it comes to earning money or having this discipline, it is more difficult as a single person kasi parang wala kang responsibilidad eh. I'm not accountable to anyone. As for my condition right now, kita nyo na, kagigising ko lang. So, kasi wala eh. Parang walang nanggigising sa akin, walang nagsesermon sa akin. I don't have to answer to anybody. So, I am relaxed. So when it comes to earning money, dehado naman ako. Ako naman itong magsasuffer. So, that's my opinion. Ikaw, Jane, as a parent, comparing to kung freelancer ka nung single ka, just imagine that you were also a freelancer when you were single. How would you compare your situation now and before?
Iba eh. Iba kasi pag single kasi iba ang priorities talaga. So, if I were single during those times na pumasok ko sa part-time freelancing, siguro nag-resign na ako agad. Parang siguro yun yung magiging decision ko if I was single that time. Kasi yung time na yon na nagpa-part-time ako, I was really contemplating dahil nga sa stability ng finances, di ba? So, when you have a child, when you have a family, nandun yung takot mo na paano yung dadating naman sa'yo. So, that's where yung priorities ko talaga is nag-focus. So, kaya tumagal na delay ng sobrang tagal yung pag-dive in ko dahil nga I was worried about the finances. So, pag wala akong client at nag-resign ako, mapipilay yung household. I have my husband naman na nagsusupport, pero syempre, it's not enough na siya lang yung mag-work. So, I really have to put in some contribution. So, that's where yung priorities talaga. Kung single ako that time, pwede akong humiram sa family ko. That's one. Pwedeng nakatira pa ako sa family ko. So, yung finances, medyo maluwag. Medyo maluwag siya. Tama yung sinabi mo, Phoenix, na parang hindi naman sa walang discipline, pero you are free, you are not tied to anyone, just yourself. So kung magutom ka, okay lang kasi you still have your family. So doon ka pa rin nakatira, parang ganun. That's for me. Kung single ako nga that time, yun yung magiging sitwasyon ko. I'll still be living with my parents, tapos gamit ko internet nila, gano'n. So, masaya yung single na freedom talaga. Tapos, you're tied to no one. Wala kang kid na papaaralin, na papakainin, gano'n. Wala kang babayarang rent. So, I think, feeling ko lang, mas siguro freedom or siguro meron lang mas focus sa pag married ka na, you have that direction, you have that focus na sa family, yun yung main goal mo, kaya ka nagtatrabaho for them, that's for them, not just for you, parang ganon.
I love that. So, parang ibig sabihin kapag may partner ka, if you're familyed, especially kapag may anak ka, natatakot ka na sa mga risks. Unlike kapag single ka, kapag single ka, like I said, wala kang accountability partner na you won't be held accountable kapag gugutumin mo ang sarili mo sa loob ng isang buwan. But if you have a partner, parang nakakatakot na hindi lang ikaw pati yung anak mo magugutom, yung asawa mo magugutom. So I guess that that makes a bigger challenge dahil you are responsible with another person. So are you satisfied with our answers, Anna?
Oo naman. Satisfied naman. Ako naman mag-share. Kung ako naman yung single, ako feeling ko, kung ako single na na-discover ko sa freelancing, hindi ko siya masyadong i-entertain. Kasi ako naman yung tipong tao dati nung single ako. So, kung saan ako komportable or saan ako siguradong may kikitain, dun ako. Hindi ako mag-dive sa freelancing siguro nung kung single ako. Kasi mas, mas sigurista na ikinikita na ako dito, eto parang mahirap pasukin. Like nung tinry ko talaga siyang pasukan itong 3 years ago nung bago pa ako maging freelancer. 4 years back ko siya, talagang nahirapan ako. Tapos motivation naman ako na gusto ko talagang itry ito para sa mga bata na talagang maging freelancer at dito makapag-work na lang sa bahay at the same time nababantayan nga yung mga bata. Pero ang hirap talaga mag-start nung time na yon. Kasi wala pa rin masyadong community noon, nung time na 4 years ago na nagtatry ako. Wala pang masyadong community na matatanungan ka. Wala pang masyadong freelancers din ako na friends. So, nangangapa talaga ako noon. So, I don't think talagang kung single ako mag-dive in ako. Pero nitong na-discover ko siya na married na ako at medyo kumapal, hindi kayo maniniwala, pero nung single ako, as in, hindi talaga makapal ang pes ko. As in, kinuwento ko to kay Holly, hindi siya naniniwala. Na talagang mahihain ako nung single ako. Hindi ako yung tipong makikipag-usap kahit kanino na hindi ko kilala. Hindi ako magsa-start ng any conversation kung hindi ko kilala. Pero nabago talaga yung yung pananaw ko sa buhay or siguro maging mas makapal na yung mukha ko nung naging nanay na ako na kaya kong gawin para kahit ano para sa kanila. So yun, nung nag-start ako mag-freelancing, siguro na nasa tamang panahon na mold ako na parang kaya mo yan para sa mga bata, kakayanin mo yan. So iba yung motivation ko nung na ako, nung may anak na ako at married na ako na nag-dive into freelancing. So yun lang.
Well, let me, may nabanggit ka na which reminded me, kasi I know somebody who is also single, nasa corporate siya ngayon. And kinikwento ko sa kanya kung ano ang lifestyle ng freelancing, paano ba ang freelancing. So I was just encouraging him. Siya at ako sa isip ko, parang ang dali lang ng gawain. Ang dali lang ng freelancing sa totoo lang. Pero habang ini-explain ko sa kanya pala, bakit parang complicated ata? Ang hirap ata. Ganun ba ang freelancing? Ang hirap. Pero yun ang nasa isip niya. And katulad ng sinabi mo, Ana, if yung mindset ditong single friend ko na single na ito, ganun din yung iniisip nung single ka na hindi. So I guess our mindset also changes once we are married, once we have kids. Iba talaga yung kakapal talaga ang mukha natin na who the hell cares? Basta if this is an opportunity, I should grab it and try it out. Parang yun siguro ang mindset ng Yeah, that's very interesting. Kayo, ladies and gentlemen, what is your mindset? Kayo ba itong mga nahihiya pa rin? Kasi napansin ko pa sa mga posts sa flip page natin, marami pa rin nagsasabi na nahihiya or nag-i-struggle. Yung may hesitation pa rin. I bet you're single. So, so ang sagot niyan, get married ata, according to Ana.
So, eto, pasok ko na lang din to, connected tong tanong ni Chuang Nomar. Ayan, ano ba yan? Ayan. Question, how did you start being a freelancer siguro? May tao bang nagturo sa inyo kung paano magsimula?
Okay. Let's start with Jeff. What is your answer?
Sa akin, wala eh. Walang nagturo sa akin kung paano magsimula. Nakwento ko nga sa last interview ko with Miss A, nagkaroon ako ng idea about freelancing nung nag-feast ako with Sir Bo Sanchez. Tapos, nakilala ko nga si Jomar Hilario and all that. Saka lang ako nagkaroon ng idea about freelancing. And sariling kayod talaga. As in, nag-enroll ako sa VA bootcamp, zero knowledge about freelancing. And then, dun lang ako nagkaroon ng idea, ito pala ang freelancing. And all that. So, ganun ako nag-start.
Oh, very nice, very nice. What about you, Rolin?
Ako, I known freelancing from my brother kasi he used to work sa isang real estate VA agency. So, he referred me na mag-apply doon but unfortunately, hindi nag-work with the client kasi I have problems with my internet. So, my first attempt failed sa freelancing. And then, after that, yun, nung nag-fail na ako sa board exam, naghanap ako ng way. So, I search online kung paano ba talaga mag-freelance. And then, yun, nakita ko yung ad ni Jason. And then, mas nagkaroon ng direction yung freelancing journey ko when I started the free VA course, and then eventually I enrolled. So yun.
Very good, Roland. I like that. I can relate to what you said. But what about you, Jane? Anong sagot mo naman dun kay Mr. Chung?
Nag-start ako ng freelancing. Nakita ko lang nga sa Facebook yung ad ni Jason. So, that's where, yun yung nag-start din ako sorry, excuse me, yung agaw ng camera. Tawag nito, dun naglaro ang tawag nito, dun ako napapaisip na baka merong ibang career na pwede akong pumasok na para maalagaan tong batang to. So, nung nagbabrowse ako sa Facebook, doon ko lang siya nakita. Tapos sabi ko, parang totoong tao naman to, hindi naman siya robot na automated yung mga sagot niya. Mga sagot sa emails, ganyan. So, I tried, and then that's where I learned na meron palang VA, pagiging VA meron palang freelancing may career sa freelancing, which is VA, yung virtual assistant na. Kasi total zero knowledge din ako noon that time. So, nung nakita ko yung mga tasks or yung mga skills na pwede with that job, sabi ko, pwede pala yun. Pwede pala yun sa akin. So, doon ako nag-enroll. In-enroll ko yung sarili ko to learn more about it. And then eventually, yun, maganda naman pala yung kahinat na yung pinag-enroll ko na yun. So, yun, doon lang ako nag-start.
I love that. So at least ang kagandahan is whether you discovered freelancing by yourself or not, meron pa ring nag-guide sa inyo. So that is very nice. I love that. What about you, Anna? Ikaw, Anna, complex ang freelancing journey mo eh. Go ahead. Share your story.
Ako din, like Rolin, brother ko din ang nag-introduce sa akin. 2015 pa siya actually din. Gumawa ako ng Upwork profile ko on my own. Tapos nagtatry mag-apply. Pero talagang parang doon ako nag-start na nahihirapan na kaya parang pinabayaan ko lang siya. Tapos when nag-2016, ayun yung nagkaroon na kami ng financial problem. Tapos talagang gusto ko na rin talagang matutukan yung mga bata kasi 4 na sila noon. So yun, doon ko na-discover din yung VA bootcamp. WFHR pa lang dati. So yun, nag-try akong mag-free VA course muna noon. And then later on, yung brother ko na nagsabi sa akin na na may Upwork at pwedeng mag-apply ng work online. Siya rin yung nag-enroll sa akin. So, parang nakwento ko na to many times din. Pero yun nga, parang pagka nag-dive in ka kasi sa isang bagay or dapat may nag-guide or may nagme-mentor sa'yo. Kasi parang ang hirap din talaga. Like yung sabi nga ni kanina, sino ay nagtanong? Si Nomar, na parang nahirapan daw siya kasi mag-isa lang siya. So yun, with VA Bootcamp, mas nag-guidean ako at nakahanap ako ng kagaya ko na mapagtatanungan, nag-beginner. So yun, nag-guide ako with the help of Jason. Nag-start ako na talaga namang nagkaroon ng result din immediately after taking the course for ilang days lang. So yun yung
nice. Oo, kasi maalala ko, Anna, you tried freelancing without guide from Jason, right? You tried it before and then parang nahirapan ka and then buti na lang nahanapan mo si Jason and yeah, Jason taught you some of the tricks and there you go. Here you are now, the principal. Yan ang I love all your stories. Ako nga lang kasi it was entirely different. Kasi nung panahon ko naman, nung time na ako itong tinitignan ko pa lang ang freelancing nung hindi ko pa alam ang freelancing. There was no Jason Dulay. There was no community. Absolutely none. There was no community. This was the earlier years of Odesk pa lang. Ang parang may nagbigay lang sa akin kasi kauuwi ko nga from abroad. Kauuwi ko lang and I had nothing to do. I don't have any direction to go. Parang may nagbanggit lang sa akin na you know you can work online, right? Parang may nagbanggit lang sa akin ng ganun. So that's the time na pumunta ako sa Google, nag-research ako. Do people really work online? How do you work online? And what are the where should you go if you want to work online? Meron pa also Odesk pala ang pinaka strongest na Odesk and Elance ang strongest na work freelancing platform. Okay, tapos tinignan ko Elance versus Odesk. And then nalaman ko na Odesk was the best during that time nung hindi pa niya binili ang Elance. So doon na paano ako papasok sa Odesk. Nung pagpasok ko sa Odesk, ganito pala ang itsura ng Odesk. Okay, what am I going to do next? Ganon, bale trial and error ang nangyari sa akin kasi wala kang guide. Nobody was there to help me even just a bit when it comes to research. So I had to read something and then Google, read something and then Google, read something and then Google. So this is the thing about the VA bootcamp. Although I wasn't a student of VA bootcamp, I saw what VA bootcamp can give you. To me, it took me like 6 months, 1 year before masasabi ko na yes, I'm a full-fledged freelancer na alam ko ang ginagawa ko. All those time pwedeng i-decrease ng VA bootcamp from 1 month to 3 months. After that, yung natutunan, yung lahat ng na-research ko within 1 year, malalaman mo within 1 month or 3. That is what VA bootcamp is gonna give you. It's the time. Pero kung gusto mong if you want to go through the journey of freelancing na ganito nga, yung nagtatanong-tanong lang tayo, you need to sacrifice your time. You can't take, lahat talaga may kapalit. So if you think that you can survive without the VA bootcamp, it is okay. Many people didn't have to enroll in VA bootcamp and they are successful right now. Many people are out there. Pero what Jason is offering is to save you time. Kasi ang daming mga misinformation sa internet. Doon ako nag-struggle kasi it's not as simple as you see Upwork and then magre-research ka and then you're given the right information. Hindi. Especially nowadays na maraming nagko-control sa results sa Google search. It's not as simple as that. There's so many misinformation out there. Yun ang mga i-filter out ng VA Bootcamp. So speaking of that, do you have anything to promote, Jeff?
Sa ngayon, wala muna.
Makati meet up, Jeff.
Makati meet up, yes. O nga pala, see you this July 27 sa Jollibee Pure Gold ata kami. Makati.
Birthday party ni Jeff.
Kaya nga so we are inviting you and we have our special guest, si Miss A.
Ay, ako pala. Ako pala ang special guest.
Tapos, ano pa ba? Sa mga ka-workmates ko na naiinganyo na rin sa freelancing, I invite you to join me in my freelancing world. Oo. Madaming mga affiliate yan. Si Bernadette, yung classmate ko ng high school na freelancer na rin ngayon at nag-enroll na sa VA Bootcamp.
Wow.
Welcome. Tapos sa lahat sa inyo na gusto niyo maging virtual assistant or maging freelancer, it will always starts with your decision. Decision mo na mag-dive into freelancing, no questions asked. Kasi kung magpapapilit ka pa or parang kung meron ka pang inaantay na sitwasyon, it will never come. Kasi sabi sa inyo, you need to decide now and live the tale. Kumbaga, and live to tell the tale. Parang Aladdin lang Parang ganun. Yun lang
A whole new world.
A whole new world, kumbaga. Exactly.
I love that. Magkasundo tayo, Jeff, for sure. Kasi kung ganyan ang pag-iisip mo, magkasundo tayo. Kasi ganyan din ako only you're a bit nicer. Kaya, go.
Ibang version.
What about you, Jane? Si Jane naman. Anything you want to promote? And what advice can you give to the newbies?
Um, Wala naman ako ipo-promote, pero tama yung advice ni PJ na if y wag niyo akong gayahin na 2 years ko siyang hinintay, 2 years ako nagko-contemplate and parang you just need to decide and act now before before pa tumagal at ma-delay ng super, super tagal yung gusto niyong mangyari. So, you cannot know anything, hindi mo malalaman if hindi mo susubukan. Yun yung parang take na lang natin na kung gusto mo siya, subukan mo. Huwag mo nang intayin na yun nga, huwag mo nang intayin na may mangyari or just go with it. If you really want it, if you've made up your mind about it, then just do it. Parang wala nang, if you really want it, no one could stop you. So just decide now, act on it, and just see what will, kung saan ka dadalhin. Parang ganon. Yun.
I love that.
Thank you,
I love
Dre.
that. At least I like na the ginamit mo ang experience mo sa pagbigay ng advice. And I think nobody should be ashamed na nag-hesitate sila. Just like you, Jane, nag-antay ka ng 2 years, that nobody should be ashamed. So that really is how your life worked. And ganun talaga ang takbo ng isip. Karamihan lang talaga kasi once na pumasok sila sa freelancing and they succeeded, they always sayang. Should I have known this earlier? Halos lahat ng freelancers, yan ang sinasabi. Should I have known this earlier? So, do not be ashamed of your history if it took you like 5 years to realize that you want to go into freelancing. That's okay. That's just how life works, talaga. But yeah, according to Jane and Jeff, as of now, as much as possible, huwag ka na mag-hesitate kasi sunggaban mo na. What about you, Roland?
Yeah, siguro additional lang sa sinabi ni Jane and ni Jeff. You have to assess yourself and you have to act fast and you have to be ready talaga in all aspects. Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And you also have to determine if this is something that you really wanted to do. Because in freelancing you have to have a self discipline, so determine mo if this is and know your emotional wise. So and then you have to check the state of your finances, make sure that you have enough savings to cover your expenses and bills, and also find a support group like Flip Freelancers in the Philippines by Jason Dulay, something like that. And yeah, I have to promote something.
Go ahead.
For the VA Bootcamp students, please do watch my webinar in the VA Bootcamp students group on May 31 entitled Learn Practical Steps on How to Become a Financially Wise Freelancer in the
Para sa
next
akin pa
6 months.
yan.
Yeah. Yeah, sunod ka, Miss A. And
Nanood ako.
yes, on double meet up on June, pero to be announced pa ni LJ. So,
Announce
Don't-
natin.
yes. Yan lang.
Roland.
Very nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do encourage you to check it out. Especially, this is strictly for the VA Bootcamp students, right?
Students, yes. For
Yes,
the
sa loob lang yan ng lab.
Ay, pwede pa
Yeah.
ako
Go ahead. So, kayo mga
ano,
students, you have to keep
Pwede
watch
pa
on
ba
that.
mag-promote?
Go
Ano
ahead,
pang
Jeff.
ipapromote? Oh,
Ayun naman pala, speaking of which, si Rolin, di ba, meron siyang parang
webinar.
free webinar for VA Bootcamp. Ito naman is for Tambahay session, our page ni Risa.
Teresa.
We're actually opening the Tambahay session for 1 month. We're going specific tips on how to change your mindset from a corporate or employee mindset to a freelancer mindset. So abangan niyo yan. It's a 30-day everyday tips on how to change your mindset. Yun yan. Yun lang.
Wow. Every day, ha? Daily? Kaya nyo
Okay.
yan? That's
Yes.
okay.
You already
Yeah.
have the
Ako, hindi ko
Grabe,
kaya yan.
everyday ka pa.
Hindi ko kaya
Kaya
yan.
nga, train
More
sa
power to
akin
you. More power
everyday.
to you. Sana dire-diretso yan.
yes.
All right.
Go,
Anna.
Jeff. Eto na. Kailangan daw lively. Teka lang. Mag-slideshow muna ako at nakita nung nakaraan na hindi naka-full screen ba? Nakikita nyo sa, sa screen nyo ba?
Yes po.
Full screen
Yes.
ba ang aking
Yeah.
slides?
Yeah.
Ako, ayan, okay. So, ito na. On Wednesday, interview with Hasmin Doma, how a chicken, chicken ba si Doma? Kasi, how a chicken started her journey to freelancing. Bahala, ba't walang time yung slides ko. Pero, I'm sure Wednesday ito, 5 p.m., watch nyo si Hasmin Doma. Interviewin ko siya on Wednesday. Share niya yung story niya kung paano niya ang tawag doon, paano niya
Simula.
kinaya, hindi na nag-jump in, nagsimula na hindi na una natatakot siya pero nakapagsimula siya to freelancing. Her journey to freelancing, share niya sa atin yan on Wednesday. And
Dahil sa
speaking
manok.
of meetups, meron din tayo ulit isang manok. On June 16, Sunday, 4 p.m. sa Excel Hub sa Angeles, Pampanga. So, attend kayo ng mga meetups natin, lalo na kung newbie kayo. Marami kayong matututunan dito sa mga meetups. So, join na. So, ayun, kung kayo ay nag-iisa, nalulungkot, nalulumbay, join na kayo sa Freelancers in the Philippines na group. Dito niyo matututunan ang kung paano mag-start ng freelancing. Marami tayong helpful blogs, marami tayong mga different mga bakit ba parang nawawala ako sa ko? Marami tayong mga threads na helpful dito na matututunan nyo kung paano mag-start ng freelancing. And you can also follow us at IGVA. Follow us at our IG account. So, yun nga, as kaninang mentioned, diretso ko na rin yung dito. Nag-start kaming lahat halos, ako lang pala and si Jane yata, on a free day course. So, ito nakatulong sa amin on our journey. And then, kung naghahanap naman kayo ng talagang mag-guide sa inyo, yung sabi nga ni Phoenix, hindi na nyo kailangan mag-aksaya ng oras para mag-search. Ito, naka-outline na para sa inyo kung paano nyo matututunan ng mga VA skills. Enroll na kayo sa vabootcamp.ph. Marami kaming mga mentors dyan and meron tayong student group which nagbibigay ng support sa inyo para talagang matutunan nyo kung paano makapaghanap ng client and gumawa ng profile. That's it.
Yan. So, ladies and gentlemen, when is the best time to dive into freelancing? That is the question. As you can see, magkakaiba ang sitwasyon natin. So, lahat, ito, katulad ni Jeff, si Rollin, si Jane, si Anna, ako, we all dove into freelancing differently. And maraming mga magkakaiba rin ang triggers namin kung bakit kami nagkaroon ng eureka moment to say, okay, talagang papasukin ko ng ang freelancing. So it really is up to you. You need to look into yourself, tignan mo if you are really ready. Si Jeff, he had this challenge na paano niya i-juggle ang freelancing and corporate kasi at that time gusto niyang pagsabayin. And the thing is, ang maganda sa experience niya, si freelancing ang pinag-adjust niya. Si freelancing ang nagbigay ng better offer. So it was freelancing that adjusted for his situation. Kay Rolin naman, she just had to kasi wala na siyang choice, wala nang ibang better options out there. So again, it is freelancing that gave her this option na okay na nga ang pay, which is her battle between the two options na pwede siya papasok sa bank or babalik siya sa corporate, and at the same time okay din ang oras. Again, it is freelancing that adjusted para sa lifestyle mo. The same thing with Jane. With Jane, it took her quite a while before na nasabi niya na papasukin niya yan. And that is also okay. Kasi at that time, marami ka pang iniisip. And it is by nature na mag-hesitate ka talaga kapag hindi mo pa alam. Marami ka pang hindi alam na nangyayari sa freelancing. And that is okay. But it's a good thing na pumasok pa rin siya sa freelancing, which is the most important thing. Si Anna naman, she went into freelancing, introduced by her brother. Pag minsan ganyan din, pero at that time, medyo ang hirap kasi ang dami pang mga dapat na asikasuhin as a mother. So again, to you, ladies and gentlemen, it really is up to you. Meron talaga at meron yung ganyan na darating yung panahon na ikaw mismo itong magde-decide. But to me, the advice that I can give you is if you start contemplating, if you start thinking about it, then that is the time. If pag iniisip mo na mag-full-time na kaya ako sa freelancing. Pag inisip mo na ganun, then it means to say, you're already 70% there. All you need to do is to say yes. Okay? So thank you very much for coming today. I hope to see you again next week. Hindi na ako malilate, promise.
Bye!
Bye!
Promise na. Bye! Thank you!
Thank you. Bye.
Sorry guys, hindi ko kaya